Hi everyone. Today we are going to teach 7th standard English Communicate with Cambridge. First of all, we see the contents. Here how many units are there? We can see. First unit, there are 7 units in this textbook. So first one, tasty treats. In this section A, B and C are there. Section B and that unit number 2, facing challenges. Then unit number 3, laughter the best medicine. And unit number 4, the sporting spirit. Next, fifth unit, that is the nurture nature. Sixth unit, the written word. And seventh unit, suspense and mystery. So first lesson we can see here, tasty treats. So dear children, here introduction of the lesson, tasty treats. One task is there for you. Find out which of these foods, here food items they had given below, which of these foods your classmates have tasted, means your classmates tested already. Which of these food items you can record the total number of people under each picture. So here in the box you have to write the people, how many have tasted all these food items. Okay, then work in pair. Talk about which food do you like best. You have to talk with your classmates which food do you like most. Okay, next I will see the lesson. So first one, section A, that is Dal Delight. Dal Delight means that Dal entertain or happiness, glad and amuse or thrill. Delight means this is written by Subhadra Sengupta. The authoress of this lesson is Subhadra Sengupta. And now we are going to see the warm up of this lesson. In Indian cooking, split pulses and lentils are called dal. Already you know that one. Split pulses are called dal. A dish made with whole or split pulses is also called whole split pulses, also called dal. Although we eat dal in our home frequently, many of us cannot identify one pulse from another because it is very difficult to identify the pulses. See, you can see the pictures here, A, B, C. 3 pictures are given here. Can you identify these pulses? Try to match the pulses to its names. Names as given here downside. Number 1 black gram, but actually this is not black. And here second one green gram is there, but in the picture green not there, green gram not there, monks are not there. And here brown lentils are there, masoor, this is not brown lentils. So here you have to match which is the green gram, which is the black gram, and which is the brown lentils. Okay, can see here black gram, second picture this is black gram, and first one is the this is brown lentils. Here is the name brown lentils, you can match here. And last one green grams, monks are here. So see this one is monks, and this is the green gram. And masoor brown gram means masoor. Here you can see the brown colored pulses. And black gram means this is monk. Okay, monk. So these are the dal pulses. Now read this story about some delicious dal. What is there in this lesson? We can see Sadiq was sitting in his father's food stall. There was a village, and in that village a food stall was there, and Sadiq named a boy was there in that food stall. You can see here. You can see this boy sat in the food stall, right? And his father food stall was there, that one, Sadiq's father's food stall, in a small street in Lucknow. Lucknow, it is the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. There was a street, and in that street, the food stall was there, and Sadiq was sitting in that. That was his father's. When he saw a man in a silk achkan get off a horse, a man was there like a Nawab. Silk achkan he wore, and he get off a horse. He came on horse, and at their door, that food stall was there. No, nearby the door of that food stall, he came with two helpers. Followed the man. That man followed by the two helpers. Two helpers were following him, and looks rich. He was looking rich. Is he coming here? Sadiq wondered. He was moving towards the food stall, so he wondered that is he coming here? Sadiq's father Muhammad Qadir looked up from the flitters he was frying as one of the helpers came up and announced Nawab Hassan Ali has arrived. Nawab Hassan Ali has arrived. So here Muhammad Qadir, he was the father of Muhammad Qadir, he was the father of Sadiq. And here you can see the word achkan. Achkan means a knee length coat, a knee length coat. And fritters means that is pieces of vegetable or meat covered with batter and then fried. So that is called as fritters. And he was frying. One of the helpers of that Nawab, and he came and announced that Nawab Hassan Ali has arrived to your food stall. He came and announced. The man entered and looked around the small shop. I hear you are a famous cook, Muhammad Qadir, he said in a bored voice. Right, that Muhammad Hassan Ali was there now, Nawab, and he asked her that. He told, I hear you are a famous cook, Muhammad Qadir, and I like tasting new dishes. What do you make best? He asked. Okay, now he asked Muhammad Qadir. Nawab Hassan Ali asked to Muhammad Qadir, I like tasting new dishes. What do you make best? Then Muhammad Qadir, see here you can see Nawab Hassan Ali, he wore Ajkan and followed by two helpers. Okay, in the next page, what will happen, we'll see. And here you can see dal. What do you make best means dal. Muhammad Qadir told dal, said Sadiq's father, and went on with what he was doing. What he was doing, on he went again. He told and went. Dal, just dal. The Nawab Hassan Ali was there, he asked with surprisingly. So surprisingly he asked, dal, just dal you are making best? I can make biryani and korma and all the usual dishes, but you asked me what I make best, so I told dal. Qadir said calmly. But dal, that doesn't sound very exciting. My friends were praising your cooking so much. My friends were cooking in the village. They were praising you and you were cooking also. I expected some new extraordinary dish, but you are telling only dal. But you haven't tasted the dal I make, Ahmad Qadir told. Fine, I will taste it. Okay, we will taste your best cooking dal. What kind of dal do you make? He asked. Nawab Hasan Ali asked, what kind of dal you will make? Then he said, Urad. Give me some to taste it, he asked. Let's see what's so special about that dal, Nawab Hasan Ali asked. Then Muhammad Khadir, Sadiq's father, told, I haven't got any ready now. Means this time the dal is not ready. What? The Nawab said angrily. Nawab Hasan Ali asked very angrily, what? The dal is not ready yet? He asked. Then Muhammad Khadir told, I make my dal shahi urad. I make my dal shahi urad only on order. What he told? Only on order. So here dal shahi urad means a dish made with cooked urad. A dish made with cooked urad or spices and fresh cream. So that is called as dal shahi urad. And he told when order will come, no, that time only I will prepare. Khadir said. Then I use a special masala for that. Again, Muhammad Khadir explained about that dal shahi urad. I use a special masala to get more taste. It takes a day to make. So to make that very special dal, it takes a day time. If your honor wishes, if you wish, I will prepare it for tomorrow's lunch, and that time you can come and you can taste my dal shahi urad. Muhammad Qadir said. Nawab Hasan Ali agreed reluctantly. Muhammad Hasan Ali was there, no? He agreed reluctantly. I live nearby. Means he agreed. Reluctantly means unwillingly. He agreed for that condition. Unwillingly he agreed. Nawab Hasan Ali agreed to taste at the time of tomorrow's lunch. I live nearby here only. You can bring it to my house. He asked. He told that I will live here only. Huh? Here only. It to my house. You can bring it to my house tomorrow, he said. Nawab Hasan Ali said. I am sorry, sir. That's not possible, said Qadir. Then Muhammad Qadir said that it is not possible, sir, tomorrow to bring to your home or house. Sadiq sighed to himself. Sadiq sighed to himself. Sighed means breathed out slowly and noisily. Here, because he was anxious, he was thinking more about his father, whether he will be blamed by the Nawab Hasan Ali or he will be punished by Nawab Hasan Ali. He was thinking, so he was anxious and he sighed. He took a long breath and left. Sadiq sighed to himself. His father was being difficult to, as usual. People came. People came from far and wide to eat in his stall. He was preparing very delicious food items, but in that food stall. But he lost a lot of customers because he was such a fussy cook. Fussy cook means he was not a good cook. Means actually he was a good cook. Means over nice. He was such a over nice cook or fussy cook. And this Nawab looked rich. He was looking rich, and Nawab Hasan Ali had never met such a rude cook. Yeah? Rude cook means ill-mannered or impolite cook. But he was also amused. Even he also was amused. Means he became funny, entertaining. Huh? And what's the problem now? Khadir asked. Nawab Hasan Ali asked to Khadir. Then what is the problem? He asked. Then, Huzur, to enjoy my dal, you will have to come to my shop. It has to eaten immediately. It has to eaten immediately. Then only you will get a very delicious taste. So, Your Honor, So, Your Honor, once I call, you will have to come at once. Really? What if I may late? Hasan Ali asked. If a late happen means once only will call, but if I made late, then what will happen? Asked to Muhammad Qadir. Then he said, I will throw the dal away or give it to the poor. No, 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 Huzur. If you made late, then there is no use. I will give that dal to other persons, other poor persons. To the poor I will give, or I will throw the dal away. Qadir replied. Then Nawab said, Nawab essentially shook his head, means he nodded his head. This Qadir was like no cook he had met ever. Huh? He thought himself and well, he thought, let's taste his dal. Maybe it will be worth the trouble. He thought and he went. Call me tomorrow when you are ready. Huh? And he said, call me tomorrow when your dal will be ready. No, that time you call me. He said and left the food stall. Then Sadiq was there. No, he sighed with a relief. Huh? And he had been worried because that the Nawab was there, no, Hasan Ali would lose his temper and leave. Sadiq knew that Nawabs often gave generous rewards to the cooks if they liked a dish. Okay, if the Nawab liked the dish and he gave many rewards to the cooks. His father also had nearly spoilt everything. He was about to spoil everything. I think he was thinking about that rewards. I think the father also losing because his character. It was lucky that the Nawab Hasan Ali had been in a good mood and agreed to all Qadir's conditions. So that Nawab Hasan Ali was in a good mood. So that is why he accepted all the conditions of Muhammad Qadir. Hmm? So he accepted father's all conditions. So he accepted to come tomorrow lunchtime to taste the delicious dal urad. In the evening, Sadiq went with his father to the market to buy the ingredients for the dal shahi urad. So here, ingredients means substances that are combined to make a dish. Okay, substances. What all the things will be adding on that dal urad. So that things are called as ingredients. For the dal shahi urad, only the best would do. Of course, all of it had to be fresh and perfect. So that vegetables and all should be fresh. Then only the dal will be very delicious. That Muhammad Qadir knew that one. So that is why he went to bring fresh vegetables in from the market. He went to market. Then Sadiq heard in the market that Nawab Hasan Ali was there. No, he had rewarded. He had given many prizes to many cooks in the past. He had heard on the way. Then what happened? Then when he was coming from home, he dreamt of the reward his father could get. He was thinking about that rewards. His father also getting that reward. Then he knew that his father's dal, Shahi Urad, was was as good as any cook could prepare. So early in the morning, next morning, Sadiq set to work with his father. So with Sadiq's father, Sadiq also sat there to help the father. He had a quick taste of the dal when his father was not looking. When his father was not looking, no, that time he was uh, tasting that urad dal. It tasted utterly delicious. Utterly means completely or totally. It was delicious. It was the secret masala that made all the differences because of that special masala. So it was very delicious. It was very delicious. When everything was ready, the dal bubbling gently. Huh? Bubbles were coming on the dal gently. Balls of duff moist and ready to be slapped into rotis. The raita cooling in an earthen bowl, that was boiling, and here you can see the meaning of raita. Raita means a dish of yogurt containing chopped cucumber. Huh? Chopped cucumber. Raita means cooling in an earthen bowl. Kadi turned to his son while preparing that dal. Go call the Nawab. So that was finished, and now he asked to Sadiq to go and call that Nawab. Huh? Son, I am ready to serve, and you can go and call, he said. Then Sadiq ran all the way to Nawab Hassan Ali's palace. So there was a palace, and in that palace, Nawab Hassan Ali was living. He reached the house painting, that was a painted house, and he reached very soon. I have come to call Nawab for lunch. He said there, I came here to call Nawab Hassan Ali for lunch. The dal is ready, he said to the helper. So there was in front of that palace, a helper was there, and he said that to the helper, I came here to call Nawab. Okay. Then go up to the roof. Nawab is flying kites. You can see here the Nawab is flying kites. So here Nawab is flying kites. And Sadiq tore up the stairs to the roof. Means here tore up the stairs means ran up the stairs very quickly. Means he climbed that steps of the roof. And the Nawab Hassan Ali and his friends were completely engrossed in flying. Means that engrossed means gave all attention. Means they were very busy in flying the kites. Sadiq went up to Hassan Ali, Muhammad Hassan Ali, the Nawab Muhammad, Nawab Hassan Ali, and said timidly, means very humbly he said, what he said, Nawab Zab, the dal is ready. My father is calling you. And he said, Nawab Hassan Ali, Huzur, my father is calling you. The dal is ready for lunch. Hassan Ali looked down at Sadiq. Oh, then he seemed to remember. Ah, yes, the dal, he said. One of his friends laughed. Forget the dal, Hassan. Your kite is in danger. The green kite is about to cut it. The green kite was there, and it was about to cut Nawab Hassan Ali's kite. Hassan Ali hurriedly pulled at his kite. Just you wait, green kite, I will get you, he shouted. Then Nawab Hassan Ali, Sadiq again he called, Nawab Hassan Ali, Nawab Saab. Sadiq interrupted, worried about his father's temper. The food is wasting. He was thinking about that dal. If made late means his father was going to give or going to throw that one, dal. So he was thinking about that quick temper, angry of his father. He was thinking about that, Sadiq, because here Nawab was making late. He was not coming early, so he was that Sadiq was getting worried. Yes, Hassan Ali said irritated. Yes, he told, Hassan Ali told, yes, I will come. Tell your father to wait. Can't you see my kite is in danger? And again that Nawab Hassan Ali told that my kite is in danger. Run along. Boy, you run along. One of his friends said impatiently, one of his friends said to that Sadiq, run boy, run along boy. Can't you see Nawab Hassan Ali is busy? Can't you see Nawab Sahab is busy? But the dal, then Sadiq asked, but the dal, what about dal? If you made late means his father will be throwing that dal. So Sadiq gave up and sadly walked away towards his house. All his dreams were fading away. Means he was dreaming about his father would get our reward, but his dreams were fading means disappearing, vanishing. His dreams were vanishing or disappearing. He knew that what would happen next. He knew his father's quick temper. The moment Khadir heard that the Nawab prepared to fly kites to testing his dal, he would fly into a rage and give the dal away. Uh, the they could forget about any reward. Sadiq felt like crying. He was about to cry and he was thinking more and he left that place. On reaching home, he looked up. The Nawab's kite was flying overhead, over his on his head means over the head only. The Nawab's kite was flying, and his friend Aman was there, was flying a kite from his rooftop across the lane. That street was the lane means the street, and across the street his friend also flying the kite. Then suddenly a wonderful idea struck Sadiq. He ran to Aman's rooftop and he asked to Aman that Aman, do me a favor, means do me a good will. See that blue and silver kite is there, no? Cut it fast. Huh? Blue and silver is there, no? So just you cut it. He asked to his friend Aman. Then Aman said, sure, no problem, said Aman. So Aman said, sure, we will definitely cut it. Then, grinning, he was a champion kite flyer. Means grinning means smiling with the teeth showing. He was smiling like a champion of a kite flyer, and he was trying to cut that silver and blue and silver kite. He made a special kite string with a layer of ground glass that could cut through anything. So he made another one kite by using ground glass. Okay. Then what will happen? We'll see here. Then Sadiq raced back to the Nawab's house. He ran up the stairs and reached the roof just as Aman had positioned his kite directly above the Nawab's. And Nawab's kites were now on that kite only, just on the top of that Nawab's kite. Aman was flying his kite. Aman gave a sharp tug. Oh no! Hassan Ali groaned, groaned in dismay, groaned in dismay as his kite was cut and wafted down towards the ground. Here, groaned in dismay means made a long, deep sound of disappointment. He made a sound. He was groaning. Nawab Hassan Ali was groaning. And then wafted. Wafted means moved gently through the air. It was moving through the air gently. And Huzur, Sadiq said. Sadiq again he reminded to that Nawab Hassan Ali. The food is waiting for you, the dal is waiting for you, and it is delicious. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The Nawab suddenly remembered, and the special dal. Now the kite is gone. Let's go and eat, he said. Sadiq raced ahead, his heart thumping. Thumping means beating very fast. His heart was very fastly His heart was beating very fast, nervously. Don't let father lose his temper. Please don't let it be too late, he prayed. He asked Nawab, you don't make late. Okay, kindly come early and don't make our father angry, he asked. The Nawab and his father he and his friends entered the stall. The best room had been readied for them. That small food stall was, that was ready. And as they sat down on the carpet, and Nawab, Hassan Ali, and the helpers, followed by him, two helpers were there, and they also came, and they sat on the carpet. Qadir came in with a dal, and Sadiq followed with piping hot rotis, dripping with butter. Sadiq also helped there to serve dal and rotis. Sadiq held his breath as Nawab Hassan Ali broke a piece of a roti, dipped it in the dal. The Nawab Hassan Ali, while eating, he took a piece of a roti and he dipped in the dal, Shahi Urad, and put in it, and he put it in his mouth, chewed it slowly, and then closed his eyes. Means he was feeling very delicious taste. Ah, he said softly. Sadiq let go of his breath. Then the Nawab dipped a second piece of roti in the dal. Again scooped some raita with uh, severed it and said, Wow, wow Khadir, your dal shahi urad is truly heavenly, and it is truly heavenly. I have never tasted anything better. After a few more mouthfuls, after a few more mouthfuls means after eating few pieces of that rotis with dal, Hassan Ali felt very happy. See, you can hear, see, Nawab Hassan Ali and his followers sat on carpet, and they were eating, they were tasting that Shahi Urad, Dal Shahi Urad, and here Sadiq is helping to serve his father. So, what will happen in the next? At last, we'll see here, and here you can see watching his father serve the Nawab and his guests. Sadiq grinned to himself. Now they would be rich. Later he would be. Later he would tell his father how he had tricked the Nawab into coming on time. Means he thought that after that father would ask him. Huh? He knew his father would laugh and give him some money. He knew his father would laugh and give him some money. He thought that Nawab will be giving some money to his father, and like that he was thinking. With it, he and Aman could buy kites. He was thinking that Nawab will be giving some money for having such a good, delicious taste of that dal shahi urad. So will be giving money, and he thought he and Aman could buy some again kites and tops in the market, and treat themselves to some sweets. As Nawab Hassan Ali ate and ate that all rotis and dal shahi urad, smiled and smiled. He was feeling very happy because the taste of that dal shahi urad was very tasty. So here first lesson is completed, and you have to read the lesson and search the MCQs, and after that complete the table. This one side statement is there, and another side reason is there. You have to write the second side here reason, you have to write properly, read the statement, and here think and answer. You have to read the lesson very carefully and answer for these questions. And after that grammar, using grammar here parts of speech they had given. So there are totally 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. So noun means, first one, noun. Noun means a word used to name or identify a person, place, animal, thing, or an idea. Okay, so that is called as noun. And for example, just you wait. uh, Green, kite. Kite is here name of a thing, particular name of a thing, so it is a noun. Then pronoun means, pronoun, it is the word used in place of nouns to avoid repetition. Okay, to avoid repetition it will be using, for example, here Sadiq sighed with relief, he had been worried. Here in Sadiq sighed with relief, Sadiq had been worried, we could use, but to avoid repetition we had used here Sadiq instead of Sadiq, he, so he is the pronoun and Sadiq is the noun. And adjective means describing words that describes or modifies a noun or pronoun. Okay, for example, I hear you are a famous cook. So you are a famous cook. Here in this sentence, a famous cook is there. No? Here cook is the noun, and here the describing word of the cook is famous. Famous is adjective. So next, verb. Verb means verb is the word which denotes an action or state of being. Action word. I use a special masala. See here, use is the that is the action word, so it is verb. Okay. Next, adverb. Adverb means describes. Adverb is the word which describes or modifies the verb or adjective or adverb. For example, Hassan Ali hurriedly pulled at his kite. Hassan Ali pulled, but how he pulled? Hurriedly. The manner of the action it is describing here hurriedly. And most of the adverbs ends in ly suffix. So see here hurriedly, so it ends in ly suffix. So like this, adverbs will be ending with most of the adverbs will be ending with ly suffix. Okay, um, completely, neatly, like this. All these are adverbs. Next, preposition. Preposition is a word which is used to show the location or the relationship of a noun or pronoun with another word in this sentence. They shows relationship. For example, here his kite could cut through it. So through it is showing here the relation between the two words. Okay, he and it. Next, conjunction. Used to join. Conjunction is a word which used to join words, phrases, two or more words, phrases, or sentences or clauses. Okay. Here you can see they can join. Conjunctions are the joining words. They can join two or more words or phrases, clauses, or sentences. Okay. His father lost customers because he was a fussy cook. Here, because is here it is joining two sentences. His father lost customers. This is the first sentence. And second sentence is he was a fussy cook. Here, because is connecting word. So conjunction it is. Next, last part of speech, that is interjection. So interjection means it is the word which is used to express a sudden outburst of feelings. Sudden feeling. It shows sudden feeling. The, dal. So like this interjections, and their exclamation mark will be there, but here they had not mentioned it here. So okay, next, dear children, next you can see here, fill in the blanks with the words. Complete the paragraph with the suitable words from the box. In the box, a few words they had given, suitable words you have to fill up in this paragraph. Read it carefully and fill up. Then write what parts of a speech they are. Here immensely, reward, clever, also, alas, he, on, for, agrees. So what kind of part of speech they are. Write the what parts of a speech are they. So you have to write the name also. First you fill up suitable word, then you write which parts of speech. And then next we can see here using words in this chapter. Read the sentences. Read this sentence. People came from far and wide to eat in his stall, food stall. So here bold words you can see there, far and wide. Okay, so here the highlighted phrase far and wide is there. So this is called as phrase. Phrase means group of words which gives incomplete meaning, which means from distant places. For from distant places all the people came there, many people came. And expressions with the two words linked by a conjunction and is there, far and wide. Conjunction will be there linked with the conjunction or a preposition also will be there. So such type of word, group words are called as phrases. Here are some more examples you can see. So that phrases: safe and sound, safe and sound, up and down, sick and tired. And here the order of the words cannot be changed here. The order of the words cannot be changed. We can't say that sound and safe. Far and wide is there, no? We always use far and wide only. We can't use that. We can't use reversely. Wide and far not. Sound and safe not. Safe and sound is correct. And down and up not. Up and down is correct. We will use in this manner. Tired and sick will use. Sick and tired. Sick and tired we will use, but not tired and sick. It is reverse. So here you can see few binomials of phrases I had given in the box. So just fill up and these fill in the blanks. Okay. Next, writing. Notice you have to write here. Read to whom you are going to write. Notice you are the cultural coordinator of APC Public School, Vadodara. Your school has decided to organize a carnival to be held in the school or grounds. You have been asked to write a notice. Means you have to write a notice about this carnival, inviting the students and teachers to participate in it. Write a notice in not more than 50 words. You should write within 50 words only, to be put up on the notice board with all the relevant details. With all the relevant details, you have to write the notice. Here they have given one notice format. This one you can use this format, and I will explain about this format. And here committee's name is there. Now which committee that you have to write here. And notice the date of issue you have to write here. And carnival, write the details given below, date on which it is to be held, and second here you have to write time, the time at which it is going to start, and venue where it is going to start. The venue you have to write, where it will take place, that one you have to write. Then after that your name you have to write and your position you have to write, and you have to write in the book, notebook. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Thank you.